Hello and welcome to a very quick update about the Sandbox. Sand has moved up quite a bit yesterday, started to accumulate here, down here, starting to move up slightly, and then we had a pump yesterday. I'm not sure if that was directly related to these news that PricewaterhouseCoopers are buying some land in the Sandbox metaverse or universe. But yeah, as you know, I'm quite bullish on this one in long term. Generally, all the metaverse cryptos I hold, Gala, Mana, and Sand, but find of all of these, Gala, Mana, the least interesting one from a, what it offers to potential, players or people who are actually involved in the metaverse there. I think Sand, which I haven't played yet, not tried yet personally as a game or as a project, I find it still from a concept point of view very, very interesting, because a lot of people and businesses have a potential to and possibility to build on it. And a lot of partners already, and they are using it, and that is why they're investing in it, which is why this is so interesting. Gala I find very interesting as well, but and there are a few others which are coming up, which I'm going to talk about on this channel. If you want to see more metaverse or gaming cryptocurrencies being discussed on this channel, let me know, by the way, in the comments. But overall, we moved up here yesterday, the FIB levels, and we've now reached another one. So this is healthy and very important. So if I just move that here a bit to the right, and there you go. We have been on the 4-hour chart, we can see it better. So we have been sort of dancing below or between here two Fibonacci levels for a while. As you can see here, we had here the 0.5 Fib level and the 0.382 between 450 and 545. We've been dancing between them, moving up and down in this range, and we did talk about it in yesterday. Then in one big pump, we moved up through these EMAs here, the 13 and the 21-day EMA, all the way up to 645. So fantastic gains here yesterday. Now, is this sustainable or not? At the moment, we are holding steady. I'm actually surprised how steady we hold after this pump to the upside, but that just shows if you see Bitcoin moving and then some good news are coming out, together with the whole hype around the metaverse, they are doing well. And they did it before. These have the potential to outperform Bitcoin still also into 2022. And I did say before that generally the metaverse market, I think a lot of these cryptos are going to outperform DeFi next year and other ones as well. So we're currently moving here into a triangle. The apex will probably be sort of reached here in the next few hours. On the 1-hour chart, we probably see it better, but we're moving into a triangle that would indicate a continuation, a trend continuation typically, but it's such a symmetrical triangle, nobody can guarantee it, but that's currently how it's looking, making higher highs and higher lows, and we're moving into the apex. Based on this, if I make it a little bit clearer, we can see that the apex should be reached in the next couple of hours. So today at some point we're going to see, and we're going to know what the decision will be, where the price is going to head. I would estimate a price increase going forward from here, because what we did, we came up very, very impulsively. Now we are retracing a little bit. Have to bring the RSI down because it was just in the overbought range. The stochastic RSI on the hourly is down low, so could turn around to the upside here. And this would indicate further price increases together with this pattern, which is more of a continuation pattern. And because the trend is to the upside, at least here on the short term, we are going to go higher from here. That would be my expectation. Nothing is guaranteed until the breakout happens, but that would be my expectation, with a support level here of $6.08. So if that breaks to the downside, we would have broken to the downside and to the upside here of 620, I would say. That would be the breakout level of which we break out of this triangle, and then we could reach in a next move to the upside, and that is where whatever possible sell order could be set potentially, depending on what you're looking for. But that could be around here, this Fib level here at 680. That's the next Fib level, so that will provide some resistance certainly. And this is going to be here, this was a resistance before here at $6.80. But we're climbing up the next Fib level, and if you can get above 680, then we can move to new all-time highs in my view, at around 850. Well, we need to climb up the Fibs here to continue. I think primarily I would expect here Sand and all the other cryptos to follow Bitcoin, but they definitely have the potential to outperform Bitcoin, for example. We see Bitcoin currently moving up in this move here as forecasted. from this wave A down here at 42k to the wave B, all the way up there at around 58, 59k. But after that, I would still expect a strong drop, a final sell-off. This is all part of my Elliott wave analysis for Bitcoin. Has so far been accurate. I won't explain it in detail here, but yeah, check out my Bitcoin videos if you like to. But then this would indicate up here that we're going to see another turnaround. Now, until we reach this, I mean, for Bitcoin, that's another, what is it? Another 10%, 20% maybe. I think, you know, if Sand does another 20%, that would take us to here around 750 or something. But I think Sand, if Bitcoin does 20%, Sand could easily do a 40%. That could take us into new all-time high areas. That would be very interesting to see then what happens. But even if we do that, if Bitcoin really does a final sell-off, then a massive sell-off, I would say that Sand is going to go cheaper once more after that. At the moment, still, I think even after this pump, I mean, long term, I think it's still a good price when we already were at 850. But I've been talking down here about, you know, if anybody's interested, starting dollar cost average in, certainly. I think we are currently just in this phase where Bitcoin, I think, needs to have another run to the upside, and then we'll get this final sell-off. This is what the Elliott waves are telling us, and therefore I would expect a similar thing for Sand, but it has the potential to outperform Bitcoin going up, and on the downside, maybe not to correct that much to the downside. And should we go down from here, should we not hold this triangle, then the next support is at 550, and below that, next key fib level is at 450. 450. Yeah. So this is what Sand is doing. Primarily, I would now in the short term expect further price increases together with what I primarily expect for Bitcoin as well. And then we just need to be careful that we're not getting overbought again here on the daily, for example. We are not yet overbought on the daily, but we were before, and then we had to correct a lot, which was foreseeable. And here on the weekly, I think if we zoom in on the weekly, we can see that we are still slightly overbought. So that would also indicate then, if we now pump higher, for example, to a new all-time high, that we are massively overbought still on the weekly, and that would then even lead to this larger correction, in my view. It would, you know, rather confirm that actually. That's my view on Sand at the moment. I'm definitely bullish for the long run, absolutely, but I think together with a lot of other cryptos, together with the final sell-off for Bitcoin, we are going to see further correction down after an initial pump. But, you know, bear in mind, I could be wrong, but this is for me the most likely scenario. At the moment, though, in the short term, further price increases expected from my point of view. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.